I just want to know, who do you think is going to take this before we toss it to casters?
I am a misfortune hater. I'm sorry for that, but I think the Reds are going to take this game.
So you think it's going to...
tenacity as well, so you get the full duration of that CC. That's why it's a fantastic sort of CC, and Nash is a great rel as well. I think he's one of his best champions.
Oh, Nash just goes for the flash forward into the portal they go. Inax actually following, gets caught here. That might have been a mistake. No! The stun comes through, and Inax finds first blood.
That's why I freaking love Misfortune into it. I will suggest for game number 3, no matter who wins, Sion versus Poppy, settle it like real players on the Rift.
Yes.
Best champ versus best champ.
Hell yeah.
The rest of the team is not needed, just them.
Well.
Oh, the rest of the team is needed here.
It's not Baus in the lane, but Nemesis may be looking for the kill. The Scout of the Week comes in. Chachi just flashes into Nemesis's face. Velia chasing forward. Maiden's going to do some work. He's got the shovel. He's putting the work in, to be fair. Velia almost goes down, but takes out Chachi.
Great timing right there from Velia. Chachi had run out of mana, so he tried to pull a last-second result right there. You're either going to try to shove the wave, which he couldn't, or your bot lane has shifted through that one kill.
Yeah, it really just brought so much pressure now. Velia maybe looking for No Way, hasn't got the level 6. Baus fights him with the ultimate. No Way under tower. Beautiful kill from Los Ratones.
He flashed on a straight line. You cannot fly. It's like flash on a straight line towards an Ashe ult. The further you run, it's still on the same line. It's going to catch you. That ult will be taken away as well. Los Ratones, they go away with it.
Crowd goes absolutely crazy. It looks like No Way's going to get himself caught off here. Misses the stun, and Velia will look to finish him up. The unleashed power, and the bleed will secure the kill. Down goes No Way again. Jankos can't find Reckless either. They're just going to have to back off.
He's just doing his thing, you know?
I love that the crowd go that crazy every time.
Chachi might be falling for it.
Oh, Chachi going low. Baus looking for the kill. In jumps Velia for the lockdown. Chachi buying the space. Jumps back under the tower. It is reset. Velia secures the kill. In comes the right to the arcane to clear the wave. Not going to be giving up too much.
So it's Ayaya, Gwen is immune, and what's this one? Woof Woof, Naafiri is immune?
I don't want to think about that champion. I still get angry.
Again, Velia, what a fantastic game he's been having so far.
Respecting that he doesn't really have any vision of what's going on, and if Velia steps forwards, he'll see him on the ward, but that's going to be the engage there from Baus onto Chachi. Puts the cage down, flashless, unable to escape. Velia slides in and secures the kill.
Turn nameplates off, and I will tell you they're swapped.
Yeah.
Turn nameplates back on. Velia's been having a banger of a game. And again, our question at the beginning of the day is, can Velia protect Baus?
In the next 8 seconds though, so maybe
there's a long vision from NORD. Behind enemy lines, inside enemy lines, defensively as well. Towers is gonna go down just like this, no defense from the side of NORD. And now they've lost majority of this line of defense that we mentioned inside their own jungle and in enemy territory. Let's see if Nash can get that big ult we've been talking about.
All right, Nash is the redemption arc, but Nemesis comes in with the Scout of the Week onto Inax. Massive Baus ultimate. There's the Magnus Storm into the Tempered Fate. Unable to move. Inax will fall. And Los Ratones have just got the fight in the bag. Nash goes down. Jankos left scratching his head. No Way trying to find that range, trying to find that little bit of extra damage. Right to the arcane will rain down onto Los Ratones.
That's the problem. You keep getting your waves pushed, you keep getting your towers killed. Getting called from a Scatter of the Week with flash up. It's kind of criminal from Misfortune when you are all the damage, when you are all the, or the only gold lead on the map for your team, which doesn't even exist anymore.
Yeah.
It's flipped over to Crowny for 300 gold. And another, they've taken him down, they've killed him, they have fed the dog, they have fed the Ambessa. And I feel like that duo, jungle and top, has been doing incredibly well in both games.
Feels a bit like Revenge is the best served in finals, but Baus, the Avengers have assembled, finds himself some damage onto Chachi, using some of the movement speed to break away, but they've got the lockdown, the shields, the pillars, everything is just going to keep Baus in place. There's the Magnus Storm. Jankos takes the kill, but what is the taunt going to cost them? Inax falls, Velia finishes him up. The global taunt, too much to bear.
Mid lane's getting pushed, Inax dies for it, bot lane's getting pushed, bot lane tower dies for it. Let's see if Chachi's going to be able to take one for NORD on the top side of the map, or the trade is just simply not worth it right there. Bounce buys enough time. Ella put pressure on the map, and now Ella have solidified themselves a bit of control inside Jankos' jungle on the bottom of the map. Nash is looking, but remember, had to blow the Rel ult to kill Baus on the top side.
Yeah, absolutely. It will not have that up for quite a while as well, so they need to just buy time, and I don't think Los Ratones are going to give them that time. Jankos loses a fair amount of HP. There's a teleport available to Chachi if he wants to come in. Nemesis just continues to play off in fog of war and be a nuisance to the members of NORD. Scatter the Weak lands onto Nash. There's the pillar. Nemesis goes in for the punish, but Baus has found Chachi on the flank. Atakan still firing away. Massive lockdown here from Reckless onto No Ways. He's just trying to make an escape away. Nemesis picks up Maiden and slams it onto No Way, taking him down. Nash just running under tower to safety. NORD unable to get a window into this game.
There is no way you walk into this Atakan. Inax had burnt his bullet time over in that middle wave. Nash used his ult to try and kill Baus. There's no way you walk into this when we said the one wombo combo, the one
and they have been scattered. This game has been less of a showing as well. Chachi's been unable to find an opening. Nemesis does get hit by a pillar. In jumps Nash. There's the bullet time to lock him down, and the shutdown goes into No Way's pocket.
That's a tanky Syndra.
That was a very tanky
Syndra. Entire
Syndra.
bullet time, and other members of NORD hitting that Syndra, and it took a long time for Nemesis to fall. However, he has fallen on a perfect timing for Dragon. That's a full versus 5 in favor of NORD.
Yeah, Baus has got a nice little flank angle here, though. We'll see if he goes for it. It's maybe just going to push out the wave. Although it does look like Los Ratones, even without their mid laner, thinking about playing some level of contest. Velia can jump in, but I don't know if he's going to be able to jump back out. Thinking about it. In jumps Nash with a Magnus Storm onto 2. Tempered Fate hits 2 in response. Nash losing way too much health. Velia is able to take the kill. Dragon was secured by NORD as Velia trying to find the opening onto Inax. Jumps onto Chachi. Chachi, he's too damn squishy. Reckless finishes him up as Baus jumping onto Inax. Interrupted with the ultimate there to find Inax. Inax is just going to try and break away from this one. No Way teleporting back up to his team. It was a solid fight from Los Ratones. Bad time, he can't book anymore. Tower should be going down. Nice scatter from Nemesis. Not really actually going to result in much more. Have the dogs to tank.
Nash.
In jumps Nash, though. Got the ability to find the lockdown. The good stun, though. Hits onto Inax and denies him from getting the kill, but No Way finds it with the right of the Arcane. Reckless takes a portal, but Jankos is waiting on the other side. Nash joins him over. Inax will put the damage down, and it's a shutdown onto Reckless. NORD, another window back in.
That is actually pretty huge for NORD right here. They take the flash off of Reckless. They punish Nemesis back to back. And Velia.
Inax is solo. Inax is solo. I don't think he's going to survive this. We've gone top, but Inax finds the slow with the rain. Gets away. Nash losing so much HP. Baus throws the ultimate out. 1 versus 3. Baus is doing some serious work here. Jankos will strip him down as Inax slides in and finishes the kill.
And with 10 seconds for Baron, look at the vision control around that area for the side of NORD. The pigs
unable to step in. Half health onto Baron. I don't think NORD are going to get close enough. They've got no scryers up. They have no ability to see. And yeah, that's just going to be a Los Ratones Baron for free. NORD giving it over. And that crowd.
Bot lane wave pushed. Noah's going to catch that, but NORD need to find a way. They need to find some vision, and Nash has a big... Oh, boy.
Oh, Chachi has to flash away. He's okay. Oh, no! Velia flashes into his pocket. Meanwhile, Crowley gets the pillar thrown on. Chachi goes down. Velia secures the kill. NORD just left catching the wave. They have to give up Dragon.
But again, you see the difference between Ella and NORD. Ella are going to push the waves first, then pile into the river, and set down their vision for that, and play for the neutral objective. This is textbook League of Legends. And NORD are skipping.
Really fancy feet, dodging all of the right of the Arcane. And meanwhile, Baus gets a massive chunk out of the tower.
2 ultimates gone. Inax, No Way, both use theirs to try and catch Nemesis, and that's a 3-wave siege from the side of Los Ratones. Mid, bot, and top. First tower falling down in the base of NORD, and another wave is going to be coming shortly from the top side where Velia and Baus are.
I mean, NORD just need to pull the trigger. They've got the Infinity Edge on Inax. Ultimately, they are slowly but surely just losing this game. to a battle of attrition. Yankos losing so much HP to Crowny. Crowny half-healthing him just with auto attacks, no abilities coming in. Down goes another inhibitor. Los Ratones. Surely NORD put up some level of fight.
One tower remaining. At least one inhibitor tower remaining for the side of NORD. And this could be the last defense right here. Again, Los Ratones, they don't have a very easy engage. But what they do have for the side is the waves.
Oh! Nash went forwards, gets hit by the unleashed power! Taken down. NORD just unable to find an answer, unable to really do much of anything. Beautiful scatter of the week as Crowny jumps over the wall to try and stop them here. Pillar's got the slowdown. Chachi, where's his health bar going? Velia will just be finishing him up. Los Ratones get another kill. Inax gets jumped onto here. A lot of damage coming in. The Pillar's going to be there. Inax chunked out. Nice shutdown actually from nowhere. Gets the sniper. Throwing out some of the right of the arcane, looking for the kills. Baus is just going to teleport back in. All inhibitors down. And it just feels like NORD are falling apart. Baus on the flank. Can't quite find the kill onto Inax.
The waves. Look on your screen from now. It's going to win. Nemesis. Right here, a little bit more of a subdued, I would say, performance so far. And I feel like seeing the Trundle, I feel like this is one of his champions as well. We haven't necessarily seen too much movement. Again, Nemesis got away with murder in the top lane, being completely untouched. And we're talking about things to come, right? Because this game just feels so over for the side of Los Ratones. I feel like maybe a blue side is overdue for the side of NORD. See what you can do from the other side of the coin.
I mean, you know it's a slow game when 6 dragons have gone down.
Yeah.
And no one has soul. Los Ratones very close towards that soul. They got that, a lot of extra tenacity from 3 Chemtechs.
It's leaning towards a NORD win.
Because they have extra stats.
Time-wise, right?
True. I mean, they are looking for Reckless here. Yankos puts a pillar down.
alone.
Nash got a nice flank ankle. Inax not in position to follow up with a bullet time. Finds the slow. Baus can get slowed up a little bit here, but Velia's just soloing Baron in the meanwhile. NORD can't even really get close enough to stop it. Velia's going to jump over the wall. That's going to be the Tempered Fate into the Magnet Storm. They find the stun. Inax breaks away. In comes the follow-up. The bullet time is huge, but it is shut down. The Tempered Fate from Reckless has denied Inax time and time again. Nash will fall. Velia 9-0-5 on the Neferi. Make it 10 kills. This was so one-sided from Los Ratones. Looking absolutely phenomenal going into this next game.
Classic.
Match point for Los Ratones.